So after I come from my run, I go outside and I do my yoga, and I'm going to share with you guys exactly where my little sanctuary is. It's out here, right here. Roll it out, roll this out, and this is where I do my yoga. And sometimes I do my jumping right here. Okay, now it's time for my sun therapy. I try to do this every day, and I come outside in the morning only. I only get the sun in the morning, and I let the sun hit my chest and my back. And I do this in intervals of 5 minutes, 6 times. So in total 30 minutes I'm out here. And while I'm doing that, I'm doing a meditation, or I'm studying, or I'm listening to an audiobook. I never waste time because time is expensive. I could always make $5, $20, $25, $50. I can make $100, $1,000, $2,000 anytime, but I can never get back time. So I want to make sure that every single moment of my time, is spent wisely. So why do I sunbathe? Because the synergy that happens between the sun and my skin creates the most beautiful vitamin D from my personal pharmacy, and it's a potent vitamin D. It's not like the ones I get in the little pill. So it's worth the time. And not only that, but the sun, when it hits my eyes, it creates more melatonin so that at nighttime I sleep like a baby. Not only that, but the sunlight makes me feel so good, and I'm so grateful. I think of a world without sun and it gives me chills. So then I think of the sun and I give so much gratitude towards that, and it just fills my day. So this is why I do sun therapy. Right, and then this is part of my ritual. I have my matcha tea. I put tons of foam and cinnamon, and I use organic soy milk for only my matcha because it froths so well. I tried different kinds of ways to froth other kinds of milks, and it just doesn't work out. So this makes me happy, and if it makes me happy, anyways. All right, this is another thing I get asked a lot. How does our refrigerator look like? Well, there's a lot of fruit, and I like to cut it before. A lot of greens, carrots, sweet potatoes, because I use these for the wraps, and I also use them for the house, for sweet potatoes. And then I also cooked, I have beans for my family. I have black beans, I have pinto beans. Here I have all of my dehydrated breads, fruit. Here I have all of our stuff to make our drinks. Here I have ham, chia, I have some nuts, and I have, look at this chocolate for those days, right? I have all of my cheeses that I make, miso, and what do I have over here? I think I have some pickles, or olives, and in here I have just stuff to make salads, chili peppers, a lot of lemon and lime, and here I have creamer and more olives, condiments, and soy milk. It's very basic, very, very basic what we have. Hey everyone, I'm about to go and celebrate some family members' birthdays, and they're all going to meet at a Mexican restaurant. So I'm going to prepare myself a delicious noodle pasta with cucumbers and zucchinis, and with this delicious basil dressing. And I'm going to put some tomatoes, and what else should I put in it? Tomatoes, red onion, and that's what I'm going to take with me as we celebrate my mother-in-law's birthday, my sister-in-law's birthday, And so, yeah, so I'll show you guys how I'm gonna prepare it. And okay, so first things first, you have to get yourself a sterilizer to get these really nice noodles. And I'm using a cucumber and a zucchini, and I cut it this way, and then I go like this. Assembly, assemble, 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 like that. Lock it into place. Now I'm gonna go ahead and find myself a plate. So feel me right now. So now I'm just gonna crank this baby up. And you can see that my video is very amateur, so there we go. And so all I do is just do this with the cucumbers. I'm gonna get a lot of volume. The volume is going to fill my stomach. It's going to turn on those receptors that tell my brain, stop eating. And meanwhile, I'm gonna get all this delicious nutrients, this hydration from these cucumbers. It's really hot right now in California. It's July, so this is gonna be so good and refreshing. You know, when it's hot, you want something to make you feel light and refreshing. And so after that, I take off these little leftovers and I put them in my, this is going to be my, oh shoot, my dressing, which I just kind of threw all the liquid out. And it is apple cider vinegar, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, some water, cashews, salt, Celtic salt, onion powder, and onion and garlic, and some tons of basil, and what else? Basil and rosemary. Okay, so here are my noodles. I'm gonna take some dates for just in case everyone's having dessert. I could have some dates with cacao. So these are my noodles. And then this is the sauce. The sauce came out so yummy to my tummy, guys. It's really kind of special. I don't know where they go. Anyway, let's do this. And so I would be a liar to say that I made this recipe. I get inspired by the forerunners of this lifestyle, which is Fully Raw Christina, Mimi Kirk, Chef Babette, and all these other delicious raw foodists. Is that how you call them? Raw plant-based influencers that have been doing this for many years and who have been successful. And not only are they successful, but they look so healthy and wonderful. So this is how this looks like right here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure that I really mix in the dressing, and then I'm going to put pieces of tomato, and I'm going to put the onion on the side because I don't want it to run and it becomes watery, so I don't want this to be too watery. And then I'm going to put some hot red pepper flakes, and then I'm going to put it with a side of banana bread. Have that as my bread. So that's that. And I also have a little dessert date with nuts and a little bit of vegan chocolate chips.
Doesn't that mean you want Mercedes in because it's bigger?
And some oranges to have on the way.
Oh, it's so hot in there, though.
All right, people, here it is. Here's my lunch, my dinner, some banana bread, my dessert, some oranges to have on the way. And I'm excited to go celebrate my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law. On my way. Close the door open. I'm gonna have some oranges. Yummy.